This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome to Season 4 of Rush of Fear podcast, where we chat all things Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Orlando's premier scare event. Tonight, for episode 11, we are discussing the drop of multi-night tickets and a brand new IP house announcement. So now, let the mayhem begin.
What a rush of fear.
Hey! Hi, everybody. It's me. It's Kenneth. Welcome to the show. We're here talking about a new announcement. And as always, I'm joined by my good friends, Maddy.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. And Michelle.
Hi, good evening.
Yes. Cover all the bases.
Heck yeah.
How's everyone doing tonight?
We're
Great.
here.
We're recording this
Yeah.
on a Friday, so it's the end of the week, and I think we're all like beat and exhausted. It seems like to have been a week from hell, just in terms of busyness, but I'm glad it's Friday, and I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Heck yeah.
Also, I mean, feel free to cut this out, Maddy.
Huh.
But just to reveal a little bit about how the sausage is made, we have recorded our monthly episode to be dropped on the 13th already.
Mm-hmm.
Is that episode 10 and this is episode 11?
Yes.
And this is coming out before that?
I can't edit this tonight. So the episode tomorrow will drop, and then I'll probably have time to edit this and have it released for the 14th. So
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is the 13th.
yeah. So it kind of worked out well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't even realize what day it was.
Yeah. So you guys are going to get 2 episodes, one after the other. You're welcome.
Wow. Leave us alone, Rush of Fear. Jeez.
I know. I'm going to get so sick of hearing from
Thank
me,
you.
especially, dang.
Oh yeah, because your new podcast also just released. That's so fun and exciting.
Yes, my new podcast just released today, which I'm not a host on that one. I mean, I'll guest host every now and then, but so I did the little minute and a half long intro, episode 0, if you want to call it that. But my team, my Portkey Vacations team, they're the ones, steering the ship on that. So yay.
Yay, Portkey Vacations.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that podcast is called the Portkey Passport. So I know it's functioning well on Spotify. I was having some issues today with getting everything loaded live on the other platforms, just because sometimes that takes a little bit of time. So eventually all the kinks will be worked out, but you can definitely find it on Spotify.
And that show's about that rat bitch, right?
Whoa!
It sure enough is. It sure enough is.
That's what we call them in my house.
Whoa.
It is an adultified Disney podcast. If you're thinking that we're sitting around recording with our mouse ears on and talking in pixie dust terms in place of cuss words, it is not the podcast for you. So
that guy signs my checks. What are you talking about?
Michael Mouse.
Michael Mouse.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
nicknames
goodness.
are for friends. Which they just released or announced a Disney pop punk / alternative music compilation coming out soon.
Yeah,
and they dropped the first single by Simple Plan of "Can You Feel the Love Tonight," and I'm actually really excited about that. But they didn't announce the whole track list, so I wish I knew what other bands were going to be on it. But here's another thing for Pangolin to aspire to. I want to be on volume 3 of this compilation.
That's cool.
Yeah. Universal's multi-night tickets, a new house announcement, Epic Universe, and Disney's we're gonna wrap a bus and put out music. Yeah, we're doing well.
Simple Plan is a Disney band.
That is true.
Simple Plan has never played at Universal. They all play at Epcot every year.
Yep. It's canon. It's a canon event.
Yep.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right.
This is not a Disney podcast, but
No, it's not.
It was
Thank
there for a
goodness.
second.
So let's.
yeah.
Well, there is actual news, though. This isn't our monthly episode. This is a news reaction episode. So, Michelle, tell us what's new. What happened? What are we talking about today?
Multi freaking night tickets is what we're talking about today.
Oh,
Yes,
Oh.
we've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this. So yeah, they dropped yesterday, which I don't know when you're listening to this. So yesterday would have been the 11th, July 11th.
Mhm.
And let's talk about what those tickets are. Alrighty. So starting out with the good old trusty Rush of Fear. That is for pretty much the first 30 days of the event. I think that's pretty much how that goes. So August 30th and 31st, and then all of September. Oh, no, not all. It ends on the 22nd. So August 30th and 31st, September 1st, 4th through 8th, 11th through 15th, and 18th through the 22nd. And that pass starts at $179.99.
Mhm.
Frequent Fear, that includes all of the same dates as Rush of Fear, but then also extends out to also include September 25th and 26th and 29th, October 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 9th through 10th, 13th, 16th through 17th, 20th, 23rd through the 24th, 27th, 30th through the 31st, and November 3rd. So the Frequent Fear is pretty much every event night except Saturdays and Sundays, correct?
No, I think just except Saturday. No, Fridays and Saturdays aren't
Or
included,
is it
right?
except Fridays and Saturdays? Fridays
I
and
think
Saturdays.
so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, for the record,
so yeah.
Rush of Fear's price did not go up. It is the same as it was last year. But
Oh, that's
the
amazing.
Frequent Fear. Did you mention the Frequent Fear price yet?
Not yet. So the current price for Frequent Fear starts at $239.99.
And that's up $10 from last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
4%.
Yeah, and then the Frequent Fear Plus, which is the same as Frequent Fear except it adds on Fridays, is $289.99.
And that's up
And-
$20 from last year. That was
Okay.
$269.99.
So 7%.
All right. And then we got the Ultimate Frequent Fear, and that's for every single night of the event. And that starts at $399.99.
Last year, that was $374.99, so that's up $15.
And 7%.
Okay, so those last two went up a good bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 20 and 15, I feel like is not as much as I would have thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And like looking at the increases from 2022 to 2023. So there is a Twitter account, Dr. Strangoit, who does these fantastic charts and graphs and all the math so that we don't have to. And the graph that we got this year is 2022 to 2023 and then 2023 to 2024. So from 2022 to 2023, Rush of Fear had a 38% price increase. It went from $129.99 to $179.99. So from
That's a big
2022 to 2024, like it's hefty. It's hefty.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah,
You know.
very interesting. But what's more interesting to me is that the Frequent Fear Plus and the Ultimate Frequent Fear, including Express, sold out first day.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
as of us recording right now, Friday, July 12th at 8:22 p.m., I believe all passes, including Express, are sold out. So you can only
All of
get a
them now.
multi-night, I'm pretty sure you can only get a multi-night ticket without Express. Yeah.
Wow. So
That's
what does that mean, guys? Does
crazy
that
to me.
mean that they literally sold out of them or that they decreased the number of tickets they were selling with Express?
I think they finally put a cap on it. I'm assuming they
hope
saw
so.
what happened last year with like wait times and express lines and everything. And so my thought is they capped the amount of multi-night with express that they sold, because they also saw potentially how many people bought express for like single nights, and they wanted to keep those express lines lower than what they were last year, because last year was kind of crazy.
Which that makes sense.
It was.
because
Yeah, it was.
they make a lot more money off of selling single night express than they do the multi night.
Oh, yeah.
With express added on.
100%.
But from my side, from the travel agency side of selling these things, I don't remember ever seeing those things sell out that fast ever in my time doing this.
Yeah.
So I was quite surprised.
Wonder,
I was glad I was able to snag them for my clients who wanted them, but I'm glad I did when I did.
Mm-hmm.
it is really crazy that because we haven't gone through the prices of how much they cost, but like these are not cheap. And so the fact that they would have sold out is crazy to me, to think that that many people were buying them. I wonder if they just put a pause on them so they could further assess like what is reasonable or what's feasible to offer, or like how many express are we going to have in the park type thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, either way, Universal's been tweeting since yesterday that it's like they're using the verbiage sold out. So,
well, the first one I saw was temporarily sold out.
The one that I saw today, that's not what I wanted to look at. Hello, guests can purchase the Frequent Fear passes on our website, though Halloween Horror Nights multi-night tickets with Express are currently sold out. We ensure your suggestion. Yeah. So this tweet from 3 hours ago is responding to someone else's tweet. And it says, Halloween Horror Nights multi-night tickets, multi-night passes with Express are currently sold out. So I don't know. I don't know.
With that verbiage, that does mean that they could release more later.
Yeah.
If they feel like it.
I don't see them doing that, though.
No, I do think it's good to cap it, honestly.
Me too, because it was awful last year.
It helps, and it also helps the standby line if fewer people are in the Express.
Yeah.
So I think it's it sucks if you wanted one and you weren't able to get it, but if you weren't going to get one anyway, or if you if you don't do Horror Nights with Express, it's kind of good if fewer people have it.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's good for everybody. Yeah. It's good for those who purchased Express for that night, and it's good for the standby line. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we are starting to see a cap on tickets, we might be moving more towards what Universal Hollywood does, because I believe to keep crowds down and to a manageable level in Hollywood, they do cap ticket sales to make sure they don't have huge crowds, which I don't think we've ever done. I don't think Horror Nights of Orlando, the most of my knowledge,
they've had sold out nights before, but I mean, the cap is way too high, or it has been, but not
yeah. So I don't know.
Do you mean capping sales of passes, or on a single night?
Passes,
single night, passes. I was thinking capacity,
because I know. Well, they might. I as someone who has started struggling with crowds more as I've gotten older, a cap on the event altogether would be kind of nice. It would suck, absolutely, but it would definitely help out for those people who are just there that one night and want to get more done than what they normally do without spending the money for Express. But it's with only one show, it's popping. Horror Nights is busy.
Yeah, true.
And single night tickets will sell out occasionally, but to have 4 multi-night tickets sell out within the first 2 days of sale, we may potentially start seeing more caps and lesser crowds.
I hope so because I know a lot of people, including our very own podfather, Lee Malaby himself, who is a Halloween Horror Nights fanatic, was so jaded by last year's event with how bad the crowds were, that he's actually not going to like be sad about missing it this year. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm on the Universal website right now, trying to just look as if I'm trying to buy tickets. And under the multi-night tickets, it says under the Frequent Fear, the Frequent Fear Plus, and the Ultimate, there's big red lettering that says Frequent Fear Pass with Halloween Horror Nights Express Pass is sold out. But it only says it on those three. It doesn't say it on the Rush of Fear Pass. And
So
it
a little
doesn't
bit more
say
availability.
right now. It doesn't say currently. It says it is sold out.
Yeah.
So I'm about to click
Did
on
the
Rush of Fear and see if I can get it.
Did the Rush of Fear Pass lose dates? Or did they, because they get the first 2 nights in August, did they cut 2 nights from September? Because I feel like the Rush of Fear Pass has always had the full month of September.
Well, they did back when it didn't start on the first weekend of September.
Fair. That sucks.
It might, yeah.
That's so stinky.
But
They miss out on a whole weekend.
it might be the same. It might be the same number of nights. It's just the event starts earlier now.
Yeah, that's fair. I still can't believe that. Like, it doesn't. My brain can't compute that we are even closer to Horror Nights this year because it starts in August. Like, that's just things are already going up in the park, and I'm not ready for it.
It starts in like a month and a half.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't like
absolutely
that.
Insane. No,
I got to start charging up on my sleep now.
I know. I know. I did buy my ticket yesterday, though. So Lindsay and I did purchase our Frequent Fear Plus without Express. So we will be in attendance, which is very fun and exciting. Bags secured, as the kids say these days.
So I went quiet there for a second while I was testing the system. So it does allow me to buy a Rush of Fear Plus Express.
Nice.
But all of the other 3 are not available.
Yeah.
Thank you for purchasing that for me, Michelle.
Based on the verbiage on the website with it saying it is sold out, I really don't think they're going to drop anymore.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Before we move to further on, let's go over what these prices with Express are, because we have not read those out yet.
Oh yeah,
where is it?
I'm gonna be so for real. I didn't even put them on because I knew they were sold out.
Oh, you didn't? Well, okay. So I'm looking at the graphic from Dr. Strangoit.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I know the Rush of Fear one was about $610.
Yeah, $609.99, which is up from $529.99 last year. So that's up 15%. A Frequent Fear with Express. Well, you know what? It might not even be worth reading some of these because they're not even available anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't even need to read those because those are sold out. So it's fine.
Yep. But you can still buy all of the multi-night passes without Express. And you can get those through your trusty travel agents. Please support whoever your favorite person is. You can get those through them. You can add them to packages, blah, blah, blah. Or there's single night tickets. And there's also single night Express passes available. So there's still plenty of products out there if you weren't able to get your hands on the multi-nights plus Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also RIP tours and things like that.
Oh, right. So yeah.
There's options.
I wonder. I know I saw reports, and I couldn't speak from experience, but I saw reports that like Disney was way less busy during 4th of July this year, and that like maybe the parks, especially Universal, are maybe not as busy this summer as they normally are, and possibly it's because people are waiting until next year when Epic is open. I wonder if that'll have any kind of impact on Horror Nights this year.
Yeah. I also just think, and this is real talk, like this, we're in a recession that no one wants to recognize. So like sales of vacationing, I think are just down potentially in general. Like Disney is not busy. Comparing my 5 other summers working at Disney to this summer, it's crazy. I mean, middle of my day today, my ride that's normally a very high wait time was posting maybe like 40 minutes, and that was it. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's not busy. Lindsay and I were at Universal just the other day on a Saturday, and not really that busy either. So it's kind of crazy, but I mean, it may translate into Horror Nights, and I'm sure, some people are waiting for Epic, but I also just think that it's too expensive to travel and to go on vacation right now, unfortunately.
Well,
And
I
it's
know
too hot.
our sales have been down tragically this year because we have too many people that are just waiting for next year to go when Epic opens.
Yeah.
And it was expected in our like sales training calls and things like that with Universal. They were hoping, fingers crossed, that wasn't going to be the case, but they were also expecting it. So it kind of sucks. This is a bad year to be a theme park travel agent, but
yeah.
But next year hopefully we'll make up for it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yay.
All right. Well, hey, how about we hear, speaking of your agency, Michelle, let's hear an ad for our sponsors right here.
Wow.
I wish to go to Scotland.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
And we're back.
Yay.
All right. Well, now on to the other piece of news that was dropped same day. Big day for Horror Nights news.
Big day.
Maddy, tell us all about it.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited to tell you all about it. We have a brand new IP house announcement, and that is Insidious, The Further. Enter The Further as demons try to ensnare you. The red-faced demon will lure you into his lair. Keyface will unlock your fears, and more. This fall, Halloween Horror Nights guests will travel deeper into the paranormal dimension of tortured souls and demonic entities when they enter Insidious The Further, an all-new haunted house inspired by the successful Insidious film franchise. The terrifying journey through the darkness is set to begin Friday, August 30th at Universal Orlando Resort and Thursday, September 5th at Universal Studios Hollywood. So this is, once again, another dual IP house announcement. Produced by Blumhouse Productions in association with Sony Pictures, Insidious tells the disturbing story of the Lamberts, a family haunted by the evil supernatural forces after their son slips into a inexplicable comatose state. What a fun sentence. After becoming possessed by a demonic entity. In the all-new Horror Nights house, guests will follow in the footsteps of the Lamberts, encountering familiar settings and scares as they are transported directly into the Further, the ethereal place where ghosts and demons lurk. And just like in the films, guests will quickly learn that the paranormal creatures are here to stay.
Guest journey into Insidious The Further begins as they step through the iconic Red Door, where many of the tormented spirits and demons from the franchise await, determined to ensnare humans and steal their souls. Fans will come face to face with the red-faced demon, who will attempt to lure them into his lair, the grim Keyface, hoping to lock his victims in this dark dimension, the ghastly and dangerous Bride in Black, I hate her, and the vengeful spirit of the man who can't breathe. As guests make their way through the haunted house, they'll go from red door to red door, traveling deeper into a dark and timeless astral world where they must evade this collection of sinister creatures at every spine-chilling turn, or their souls will be trapped here forever.
I am so excited. You literally have no idea. I can't wait. It's going to be great. I've never been into an Insidious house before, so I'm pumped. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah. I am very excited. I was never able to experience the original Insidious house the way that a guest does because I was a character in it. So I'm really excited to be able to just see this the same way everyone else does and come face to face with the man who can't breathe, which was the character that I played in the original house. Yeah, I love the Insidious movies. I really do.
Me
The
too.
first 2 especially are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I haven't seen the newest one, but I do own it. I just haven't watched it yet. But man, yeah, I'm just very, very excited that this is coming back, and I'll get to experience it on the other side.
Yeah.
I like that this is Insidious, but not like a particular. I'm glad it's Insidious the Further and not Insidious the Red Door. Like,
Yeah.
I like that they're using the franchise and using the concept of this, the entire storyline, but making it their own. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's not one movie. It's all of them, which the first house also was, but there were only 3 movies then, and now there's 2 other ones that have come out. Yeah, I'm excited. I think these
too.
make great houses. I enjoyed, even though the Insidious, the Last Key section of the first Horrors of Blumhouse, no one had seen the movie yet when that house was up and opening and running.
Mm-hmm.
I still enjoyed it as like a haunted house. And then I didn't see that movie until right before The Red Door came out. So I don't really remember how well the house captured the movie. So I'm sure I'll have to do another marathon and rewatch all of them again before
Me
this
too.
before the next month and a half is over.
And they're so good. Like, these are ones that Lindsay and I will go back and watch pretty frequently, especially the first 2. They're so good. The music is iconic. Like, you hear the 2 songs from the movie and you are instantly like, that's the first thing you think of. Whether it's like the scary violin music.
Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Oh, wow. But also just like the really scary, aggressive violin of the opening like title sequence. That is another one where like I hear that and I'm like, oh, I was posting on Instagram for when this got announced, and all I typed in was Insidious into like the music search bar on Instagram, and that's the first one that popped up, and I clicked play just to check, and it was very much like oh my God, like it gives you chills every time you hear it. Yeah, it's so good, and these are such iconic like monsters, especially the red-faced demon. The image for the merchandise, but also the house announcement is appalling. He's so scary. Like, he looks so goofy because he kind of just looks like Darth Maul, but I know that he's a scary guy. And the rest of them as well, like the key-faced demon, he was really scary. The man who can't breathe, and just like you said, Michelle, the Black Bride is just so
yeah, Bride in Black is really upsetting.
Yeah. Ugh. That one scene where she pops out of the darkness and like chokes Patrick Wilson. Every time it scares me. Oh my gosh.
She's such a bitch.
So good. Yep. she do be a demon, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Those movies are so
I love
good.
ghost
Like, I'm just
houses.
remembering what they are.
Yeah, ghosts are like my favorite Halloween like thing. I love ghosts, so I like this.
Add it to the list for Michelle. Michelle loves a wet
You
house.
love a wet house. You love
She
ghost
loves
houses.
a ghost.
And I love a ghost.
Oh my God. Oh goodness.
There
But I'm
was.
so
I wanted to. I wanted at some point to do a thing, whether it was like at a pangolin show or like, I don't know what the context would be, but just the idea of like, you know, that like sheet with eyes cut out of it ghost. I want to do something where one of those is approaching like a main character, and the character is kind of doing like a Shaggy from Scooby-Doo thing where they're like, oh no, it's a guy in a sheet.
That's great. It's a good bit.
That's funny.
I really want to use that somewhere for something.
You got to commit to the bit.
We have so many shirts we keep promising, but they never happen. So we need to get on that.
I know. I'm so sorry. Listen, we're busy people.
Yeah,
I also just don't have any artistic skills whatsoever in that realm. Like I don't draw. I still draw stick people. So if any of our listeners out there are creatively inclined in the realm of
visual artists,
digital art, visual art, will call us, please. We need your assistance.
Better yet, call me. Just make a design and send it to us. We should do a contest or something.
I really wish I could draw.
Me too. It would make life so much easier.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do so many more things.
And it was fun.
I know. Yeah. They come up with such cool stuff. Dang it.
So now we only have, 2 more house announcements coming?
One more.
Yeah.
6. Just one more?
Yeah, it'll be one IP, the show, and all the scare zones.
Okay, just one more house. So then I'm guessing it's going to be a monster's house.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's safe to assume.
I mean, this would be the year to do it with Epic, with Dark Universe.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you think it's going to be a Victoria Frankenstein, Darkmoor house. Because that's where I'm leaning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I think it will be that? I don't know. Do I really want it to be that? Yes. I don't know. I think it would be smart. But
it would be so smart.
You never know.
Yeah, you introduce us, you make us fall in love with these characters, and then in 2025, we go meet those characters in an all new theme park land. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
We see her building the ride vehicle.
Fixing the Wolfman animatronic. And they could totally put some Easter eggs in the haunted house for the park.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Do y'all think we're going to be getting 2 shows, a stage show and a lagoon show now that they fixed the lagoon?
Hell yeah.
I think it won't.
No.
I don't see them having created 2 lagoon shows at the same time for this new system. I think that they probably focused on the one on Cinesational, and then next year maybe we'll get a Horror Night show. I hope to be wrong about that.
Yeah.
But I know, we didn't get Marathon of Mayhem, the Horror Nights, after the previous Lagoon show. It wasn't until a year later. So we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that they did plan ahead and to say, you know what, let's just design 2 of these shows at the same time.
Yeah.
But it just seems like a lot to take on when they were also bringing on a parade and working on the rest of Horror Nights and so much other stuff,
Yeah. Sad womp womp.
And Epic.
That would be fun, though.
I believe in Mike Aiello. I think he did it. If anybody could do it, it's
Me
him.
too.
Yeah.
Man, okay, big moment to brag here. I was in the park opening day of Mega Movie Parade, which is great, by the way. We haven't talked about it here on this show. And as I was leaving the park, I see Mike Aiello. And I just recognized him from away, but I was like, oh, he doesn't know who I am. I don't, whatever. I'm not going to say anything. And he sees me, he spots me from across the way. And he's like, hey, and points at me and waves with a big smile. And I was like, whoa, hey, what's up? And I waved at him and I said, I have achieved something. I have achieved something great in my life.
Yeah. That's so
That is
cool.
Yeah, so that was really cool.
Well, hi, Michaela, if you're listening. We love you.
We love
And
you.
everybody else from
We do.
Universal Creative. We love you. You guys are the best ever.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I hope we have a lagoon show because I like. Not only do I love the HHN lagoon shows, but I like that they eat people. You know, like we need a second show.
hmm
Oh God, that's going to go on a shirt too, isn't it?
The lagoon eats people.
I like a lagoon show because they
Yeah.
eat people.
Like Monster House style, very cartoonish and gimmicky,
Yeah.
but the lagoon just opens up and is like, nom 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 nom, like Pac-Man.
The lagoon has
Nom,
teeth.
nom, nom.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's funny.
the cave of wonders from Aladdin. It just
Yeah,
forms
exactly
into the
like
shape
that.
of like Lil Boo. A shape of Lil Boo
Yeah.
and lagoon water just pops open and eats you.
It's fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the shape of
Yes.
fear's head.
And the water is rushing, so rush of fear.
Oh.
What if
said the name of
That's
the
why they
podcast.
named it that.
What if they just do a drone show for HHN?
Oh, I could see that being more believable. I also just saw the Disney Springs drone show like 2 nights ago, and that thing is nuts. It's crazy.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
If you're comparing only drones and nothing else, that one blows the drones in Sensational out of the water. Like, it's not even close.
Uh-oh.
What they do with those drones is so much more impressive. But the drones are an additive to the overall Sensational. I do think Sensational is a better show overall, but what they are able to do with just drones at Disney Springs is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Like they're just
we haven't-
animating in the sky right in front of you. It's really like
That's
it just is
crazy.
pure animation using drones.
Yeah.
It's wild.
The crowds from the Disney Springs show are crazy. Lindsay and I made the mistake of going to see a movie right as one of the shows was letting out. And it was packed. It was insane. But like we still have not been able to see either one of the drone shows or the full mega movie parade because the weather in Orlando has been so bad lately. So bad. So mad about it.
Yeah. But it is that old reliable, Orlando summer weather that I'm glad to have it back this year because we didn't have it last year.
Me too. But now the regular thunderstorms have moved from 3:00 in the afternoon to like 7:00 at night. And so the shows that we want to go see, like we specifically went to Universal Monday of last week to see the Mega Movie Parade, check out all the new stuff, go see DreamWorks, and watch the Lagoon show. We didn't get the full Mega Movie Parade because it had been raining before the parade and it was drizzling during the parade, so they cut some of the floats in the actors. And then we were like, oh, we're going to go ride a ride while we wait for the Lagoon show. So we went into Transformers. We get out of Transformers. It's like the torrential hurricane that knocked us out of opening night of HHN 32.
Ugh.
It was insane. And so we were like, we're not staying for the Lagoon show. So we put on our rain jackets and we hobbled our way to the car. And by the time we got home, showered, eaten dinner, fed the cats, it was like maybe 9 p.m. and it was still a hurricane outside. And I was like, yeah, that show did not happen tonight, like whatsoever. All shows in Orlando were canceled. Fantasmic was canceled. Happily Ever After was canceled. The Lagoon show at Disney Springs, I'm sure, was canceled. It's been crazy. The weather, no bueno. I know.
Well, it better find its way to some other part of the world before the end of August. Because
Yeah.
good Lord, that opening night last time was terrible.
Yeah. Pack your rain jackets, kids.
You just gotta go go expecting it.
Yeah. Has anyone listened to the episodes for Horror Nights that Discover Universal has put out? I have not had a chance to yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah, I listened to the Major Suites one today.
You did? How was it? Did you learn anything?
A little bit, yeah. It has some good backstory, introduces some new characters into the major suites. I also listened to the Monstros one, but I wasn't as focused on it. It was on while I was doing other things. But they're fun. They're well done. I always think those are worth listening to. They add a lot of context to the house that you wouldn't otherwise pick up on, probably. Mm-hmm. So I think they're a great thing to have as a resource to like get yourself excited for Horror Nights. You can watch the movies that the IP houses are based on, and then you can listen to these like 20-minute little radio plays that kind of give you the setup for the original houses. Like, I think it's really cool.
Yay. I can't wait to listen. They're on my list.
Yeah. I think I'll listen to them while I'm at Chris's softball tournament tomorrow. I'm going to be dying. I'll miss you guys.
Oh. Don't die. That's not allowed.
Softball in like 100-degree weather. Who does that? I don't know,
yeah.
That's crazy. Me as a kid. I was Krista as a kid, but it was lacrosse instead of softball.
Oh,
so
okay.
I feel your pain. And my mother can also probably relate to your pain as well, because she sat through all of those games.
Yeah. But I love softball, so
yeah.
I'll be all right.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that was a good week of HHN announcements. I was very pleased with all of that.
Yeah.
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 Good stuff to be excited about.
I too got a frequent fear. So you got frequent fear plus?
Yes.
Maddie? Okay. And
yes.
Kenneth, did you do anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Still weighing options.
Fair.
Okay. Chris, my gang all got frequent, just the regular frequent fear.
Nice. Yeah, we were deciding between the two, but then we ultimately were like, we might as well. We know that we'll probably go. So if we don't have those Fridays, like, we'll probably be sad about it. So we'll do it. We'll bite the bullet. So
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Cool. Yay. Very
Yay.
exciting.
All right. Well, I think that'll do it for this week's episode. Stay tuned for all of our upcoming episodes, whether there are monthly or when we get the last couple of fine-tuned details for Horror Nights. Thank you all so much for listening, and we hope to see you soon in the fog. In the meantime, check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/rushofear and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I'm never going to call it X, so it's Twitter to me, at Rush of Fear Pod, P-O-D.
For more general Universal Orlando Resort news, check out our friends and UUOP Network hosts over at the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, as well as our other sister podcasts, Taste of Universal, the Theme Park Duo, and, of course, our all-new Portkey Passport. All of those are wherever podcasts can be found. Also be part of each new Rush of Fear episode with our brand new listener submission segment. Send an email to rushoffear21@gmail.com. Just record an audio clip telling us your favorite HHN house, your favorite HHN scare zone, and your just overall favorite HHN memory. The house and scare zone portion will be put into a tally that will kind of put all together and see who the overall listener favorites are, or which ones are the overall listener favorites, and then the memories will be added to the outro of each episode.
Yeah. And be a part of a Portkey Vacations commercial. Just send in an audio recording of you saying, "I wish to go," and then fill in the blank. Then keep listening for your commercial to magically appear in an episode of Rush of Fear and UUOP. Just email the recording to podcast@uuopodcast.com. And check out our brand new merch storefront to help support the show. Just head to tpublic.com and search for Rush of Fear Podcast. You'll find our page and all our products, and the storefront will be updating soon with new items. And if you want to design one, send it to us.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. And don't forget about Kenneth's band Pangolin. You can listen to them everywhere you listen to music online, and also follow them on the socials at Pangolin FL. If you could please leave us an awesome rating and review on whatever podcast platform you're using, we would love that too. Before we go, here is a Rush of Fear listener submission.
Yay.
Hey, Rush of Fear fam. It's Kelly here from the Taste of Universal podcast with my submission for my favorite Halloween Horror Nights things. Fun fact, I am a giant chicken, and last year HHN 32 was my first time attending the event. So I have a very limited pool of things to choose from, but I still think I got a lot to say. I went for a long weekend in September, and my favorite house was not only the one that I went through the most, but it was number one on my hype list going into the event, and that will be Dueling Dragons. I recognize that I am probably the only person who will ever have this as their number one all-time house, but I don't care because I loved it. Dueling Dragons was one of my favorite attractions at Islands of Adventure when it was here, and I love all things fantasy lore. And because this house was not as scary as the other ones, I was really able to keep my eyes open the whole time and truly got to appreciate how beautiful it was and start to recognize what I've heard all along, which is the amazing attention to detail that the Horror Nights team puts into these houses. And obviously entering through the Enchanted Oak was incredible. My favorite scare zone last year was Vamp 69. I just have amazing memories with my dear friends of dancing like fools through this zone. And I love the costuming and the makeup and the music and the sets and just the overall kind of party atmosphere that this zone provided. And my favorite memory ties back to my favorite house. Like I said, I went through Dueling Dragons the most, which was 4 times total. And in those 4 times, I got all 4 endings. So it was perfect.
Dang.
The final night I was there, I'd been through 3 times throughout the weekend, and I'd gotten 3 endings and really wanted to test my luck, knowing this was actually my last house of the entire trip. The run started off not great because of a cast change, but I chose the Fireside, was going through with my friend Becky, and we had almost exited that last room when Merlin finally came out to congratulate us weary travelers. And Becky knew this was the only ending I hadn't seen, and so the two of us did this like outrageously over-the-top celebratory dance in the middle of the conga line, much to the confusion of both the other guests and the Merlin scare actor himself. And it was the perfect way to end my first ever HHN, and a memory I hold dear when it comes to theme parks in general. So it's going to be a while before something is going to top that, I think. Thanks for all you do, and maybe I will see you in the fog. Not because I'm not going this year, I definitely am, but chances of my eyes actually being open are only about 50%. Bye, guys.
Aw, that was great. Aw, we love Kelly. Thank you, Kelly.
I actually got to meet Kelly and Shelby 2 weekends ago, I believe, at Universal, and it was such a fun time. So hi everybody over at Taste Universal. We love you. Hang out soon.
Well, that was great. That was
a
great
one.
memory. Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly.
And hey, thanks for listening, everybody. Just a little bit of Pangolin news. We have a new album. It is finally coming out August 2nd. So go ahead and you can go to pangolinfl.com and find the link to pre-save it on Spotify. There's also a link for Apple Music, which has never worked for me, but maybe it'll work for you if that's what you use. But that album is finally coming out. So it's called Chapter 3, The Chef's Kiss, August 2nd. And we should have a show in Orlando on August 9th. And details about that are still to be announced. But just, keep an eye on our socials to see the details. But August 9th for the show, August 2nd for the album. And we're very excited. And it's going to be awesome. And as you're hearing this, we're filming a music video for the first song on it. So here we go.
Woo!
But with all that said, thanks for listening, everyone. The podcast has come to an end. Now, get out.
Oh, no, my mouse. Bye.
That rat bitch.
Please,
the
for all
funniest
things,
thing.
for the love of all things holy, leave all of that in.
Oh, it's staying in.
My mouse. That rat bitch.
That rat bitch.
That was great.
So funny.